welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. So today I really stepped out of the box, went to Ulta, got a bunch of Essence Cosmetics stuff. I've never used it before. I got a brow kit, a foundation that I think is too light, shadow palette, bronzing powder, an eyeliner, a lipstick, and a Prism holographic highlighter. So we're going to try everything out today, see how it works. I am not a huge supporter of drugstore because I'm a label whore. I don't like saying that, but I don't know how else to say it. I prefer to have good / great / luxury makeup. So I'm going to start just with my base, which is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. They did not have any primer at the Ulta I went to. So Essence does make a primer. They have everything. But they didn't have any of the primer or the eyeshadow base when I went. So I will just use what I have and see how that works. So I'm going to take the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup for a healthy glow. I picked up Fresh Nude, and when I compare it to my other makeups, it looks light. So it might be a little light, but they didn't have many choices. So I would say this is the first negative thing right off the bat. My Ulta did not have a lot of choices. I'm not sure if they were just sold out. I don't feel like there was empty spots on the shelf, but you don't know. Alright, so it's a pump. So yeah, it's definitely a little light. Is it horrible? I don't think so. I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm using my Morphe M439. My friend Kylie swears by it. I had a coupon because the coupons at Ulta work on Morphe. And this is a buffer brush. So she swears by it for her foundation. So figure I'll give it a shot. Plus it's an extra brush if it doesn't work out. I can use it on a client or something like that. So if you're new to my channel or to me, probably more so, I am currently in MUA school. So I'm doing it part-time at night. So if you hear me talk about clients or anything like that, that's usually what I'm referring to. Oh, and they had a concealer palette, but it was 2 choices. I was not really impressed with that either, so I did not pick that up. So, I have not worn drugstore makeup, foundation particularly. Last thing I really wore, and I wore it since it came out, probably till about a few years ago, 5, 6 years ago, actually, not a few, was the L'Oreal True Match. So, I think I was at N3 or N4. So, alright, so this is Fresh Nude. Now, it is, as you can tell, but you can still see my red, it is not full coverage. It does not feel heavy. Definitely still needs work. Let's see if it's buildable. Also, it could be the way I'm rubbing this in, because this is my first time using this brush. So it is more buildable. We used LA Girl in class. That's what we're using. I think it'd be great for, you know, it's probably a step up from a tinted moisturizer. Definitely not full coverage. I don't particularly wear full coverage. I don't like it. So I would say you definitely have to use concealer though and color correcting, if not both. I don't know if I'm just not using this right, but you can see brush strokes when I use this brush. Now I use a Clarisonic foundation brush. Or I was given the Sonic Blend by Michael Todd, I think. I thought that put on really heavy. I only used it once. I have to get back and try it again. Maybe I'll do it in a video. Or I've been working on practicing with Real Techniques. I always say Beauty Blender, but I don't actually spend the money for it because it's $20. And everyone swears by the Real Techniques one. Alright, so you definitely would need concealer. It's light to medium coverage. And I'm going to really say light to heavy. Heavy light, or light, medium. So, like, I don't particularly hate the coverage as long as I put concealer on my red spots. But other people might have an issue with it if they're more full coverage. But I mean, it does go, let me show you, it goes right in on my dry skins on my nose. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. But, yeah, it does definitely cling to it. And I did 2 different masks yesterday, and I put on my lotion today with a serum. So yeah, I guess just for that, I'm going to give, I'm not going to use it for myself again. It's not bad though. I would say maybe if you don't have the chronic dry skin issue that I have, that I would give it a shot, because it really is not bad. The highlighter stick is a cream. And what I learned in makeup school is creams stay with creams, or creams stay with liquids, and powders stay with powders. So because of that, kind of freaks me out. I feel like I need to apply it really heavy before I apply a setting powder. And I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. So I'm going to use this. It's like a foundation brush. See kind of how that looks? And I'm just going to wipe it on the brush. Okay, well that didn't work like at all. Now I'm applying this on heavy, and look, it's taking the makeup right off. So, there's that. That's less than impressive. Takes the makeup right off with it. I really want, just so you know, why I'm buying this, I really want the Wet n Wild Gothographic holographic powder. Well, you can really see it on camera. I mean, it's got a good color, but I mean, I gotta cover it all anyway. But anywho, that's what I want, and no one has it. I've been looking for it for weeks. It was supposed to come out March 1st in retailers. It ain't there. Okay, so if you're wondering why I'm on this kick, that's why. Some setting powder. Now you can do this with a wet beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge, wet sponge. Or you can do like a kabuki brush thing. I layered this on, right? Knowing I would go over it so it would lose some of the luminosity. And it just looks brown. So when I'm done, I'm going to take all the makeup off, redo the foundation again. I'll set it, and then I'll put it on and see if it does any better. Because right now, it's not looking too hot, I gotta tell you. I'm going to grab another brush. I'm going to go into their bronzer that just broke. Luckily, it just has crusties everywhere. This is the Sun Club Matte. Matte without an E on it. Sun Club Matte. I don't know if that was trying to be cute or what. Or they don't know how to spell matte. It kind of makes me wonder both ways. Alright, I'm going to work on the brows, which actually I should have done before I did the foundation, but that's okay. Little brushes. That this is so flimsy. I mean, oh my god. It's like the BH Cosmetic one that I got in my makeup kit, which, no offense BH Cosmetics, but I'm not impressed with your brushes. So I won't be using them. See, look, this falls out. Here's the brow palette. Okay, it tells you on the back the look. Apply one of the lightest colors on the complete lid to brow and use it as a highlighter. For the upper lip, use one of the medium colors and blend it to make a nice gradient. Round off your eye makeup by using one of the darker shades for the eyelid crease and the outer eye. So, I mean, if that's your shtick, great. You know, I think this palette was like $6. So, I mean, they feel nice. I don't notice too much fallout. We're going to put them on the eyes and see how it works. But what I don't like is I don't do an all shimmery eye, like, hardly ever. So for me, I'd have to use another palette. And I know some people think that's annoying. And they don't like to do that. You know, for me, if the payoff is good, if the quality is good, if I'm happy, then I don't really care. This is like a little sponge. This is like a little sponge. I didn't hate it. I actually probably liked it the best out of everything. Now here is an Ultra Last Instant Color. Lip color. It's got the E. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks smooth. I don't think nudes are supposed to be streaky. Yeah. Let me use a makeup wipe to take the one side off, and I'm going to try to redo the foundation and give my final review. Even though I already know how I'm reviewing it.